see what's going on. Oliver's really mad. Like he wants to be out here in the midst of it. But he's going to go bark. So we're not going to let him in. So let's do a little live. Okay. Haven't done one for a while. And I am feeling it. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling it. Like waiting for like the next part of life to like start feels like forever. And my inner child today is just like, she's just feeling like so unloved, and she's feeling like unlovable in some ways. And I'm like, no, silly bitch, we are lovable, okay? So I'm kind of letting her have her way, wearing her dress. This is the inner child dress. She really likes it. So let's see what the inner child wants to talk about here. Okay, oof. Ghost in reverse. Crossed by. Knight of Wands, the target. Ooh. That's the energy I felt coming into this. It's a very sensual sort of a feeling. Like wanting that love, that caressing, that cuddling, right? Like wanting the hugs, the hand holding, wanting the little kisses, okay? So let's see what else inner child here is dealing with today. Okay. Heart in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be struggles with mother issues. I think Oliver's gonna like be a pest. Shh. You can't come out. You have to sit. Mother issues, okay, coming in for the inner child. But there is something awakening in you that you want to speak to. There's something awakening to you that could be bringing in a faded connection. Okay, the underlying here, again, it's the temptation. It's the impulsivity. That's a little bit of the devil's energy where it's like, it's almost as if the inner child is like, because I am not being sensually connective, then I am not being loved. And that's not true, okay? That's the insecurities. That's the body. So what Spirit's showing me here is he is such an energy dog. Okay, let's get Oliver. Who wants Oliver? Okay. Hey. Okay, he's so happy. Now he's part of the process. It's almost as if, like what I'm feeling is you are so like in this embodied 3D energy right now. Okay, so you have this embodied 3D energy. And that is the part of you that's saying, I'm requiring physicality. I'm requiring that, right, again, holding my hands, giving me cuddles, rubbing my shoulders, giving me little kisses. And you're not getting that. And so it's almost like somebody wants to spark some sort of a fight here to try to prove, to try to validate that they are loved. Now, this could be you, this could be whoever you're dealing with, or it could even be a third-party energy, because this is a general reading, right? You can always find personal readings at MindsetUnicorn.me. And let's see what else here, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. Again, we're starting with the same repeat ghost. Okay, 7 of Swords. There's something that's being missed here. And I feel like this is really hidden, very hidden energies within you. This is why the inner child wanted to come out. There's this deep healing that is really being asked to be looked at. And I I do feel like they wanted me to look up at the clouds. I've got these 3 big windows above me, and I looked up at the clouds, and it almost looks like a mouth. Like there's something really that you want to be saying, and you're not saying it. And that's taking you back to a place where you were when you were a child, or when they were a child. Like if you feel like they're not telling you what it is that they want to say to you, this goes back to a childhood wound. This goes back to this space where I wasn't freely allowed to speak my truth. And so I don't know how to speak it. I don't know how to tell you what I want to tell you. I shut down. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Wands. And there's so much that wants to be said. There's so much within that book. There's so much within this desire of wanting to, like, open up the heart, open up the, like, truth. Like, this is, when Spirit gives me a little bit of asthma, it's a sign that this is specifically somebody that's watching right now. This message is for you. Like there is something deep in the heart of this. And they're showing me 2 signs. One is like a black comb, and it's like the old goody combs. Like I don't even know if some of you even know what those are. But it's this old goody like black comb. The other thing that they were showing me is like the little scoop to get the ashes out of the fireplace. So that might be symbolism for you to know that this is your reading. Okay. And that's not for everyone. The Lovers. So I do feel that male or female doesn't matter. Whoever is in the divine masculine energy right now is the one that's trying to control things. Okay. That can definitely be the more feminine energy. Somebody is trying to control this. This could be related to work. It could also be related to trying to balance our budget, trying to balance out how we work with each other. There's a real purity in the divine feminine heart right now. And she's trying to use this to plan and to be purposeful. Again, male or female could be either. It's whoever is in their heart space more. And yet the masculine energy is really trying to control the transactional space of this. Again, there's our Empress. The Empress, feminine energy, could be the one dealing with the pure work within their inner child. And this could be mirrored because we have the Lovers and we have the Empress. So there could be a mirroring of inner childhood work going on here. And the Empress, I'm getting for some of you, this is about healing like patterns of abuse to yourself, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of, like they're showing me red velvet cake, okay? So you may overindulge in things when you feel unheard, unseen, locked away, unable to speak up for yourself, okay? And sometimes you're like, I just feel stupid when I speak up, which you should not, right? This is a deep lesson here, 5 of Wands, and then we go straight to the 6 of Wands. But I feel like it's going to be a quick lesson, and this is about getting rid of that bullshit inner critic, okay? That little part inside of you that is like, I am the monster in your head telling you what you can and cannot be, what you can and cannot have, which it's old. It's dated, okay? It's moved away. And so again, I feel like this is causing some sort of separation. The feminine could be feeling like they're doing more of the work. This is the heart space. I'm doing more of the work at night. Maybe you feel like frumpy or unattractive, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter again. It's just who's ever really in their heart space right now. But you're missing the light. And so there's a thing with my family, and it's a generational sort of energetic thing where when we're driving, if a street light goes out, that is spirit telling us, hey, watch what's going on. Okay, there's something that's really important for you to watch out for. There's some sort of symbol that you're missing that is very important for you. And this could be because you've got too much on your plate. They're showing me a lot of books. You could be in school. There's just a lot that you're trying to manage, and you just don't have enough time. Okay? What else here do we need to know, Spirit? Four of Cups with the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's almost as if you're not at home with love. Okay, and yet love is just kind of hanging out waiting for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. They really want a card from this deck. There we go. Neptune, higher heart chakra, Piscean energy. Also 12th house. This is an ending. Again, Psyche's on the bottom. So this is a mindset, mind fuckery bullshit that you are trying to get over. Yeah, look at that. Wilco, it just popped out. Ace of Wands in reverse. But you have to complete this. This is like rewriting patterns, rewriting those neural pathways. We have this thing in our brain called the neocortex. And I've written about it before in my aromatherapy book, but it's kind of like this sort of loop, the infinity loop. And it says, if such and such happens, then such and such happens. And you're rewiring that, right? You're rewriting your pathways. And that's very important for your progress moving forward. Especially, you guys, we are moving towards a massive grand cross, okay? Where we have got Pluto in opposition of Mars. And then the other side of the cross is Lilith in opposition of the sun. And if you know Lilith, Lilith is the like inner bitch inside. I am a double Gemini, dark moon Lilith. Lucky me. But there's a lot that's going to be coming in with that. So Spirit's saying, right, like just take a minute. I am going to be doing, releasing a very short meditation for the new moon in Taurus, and I'll post it here on the TikTok page as well as on YouTube on my Oracles of the Celestial channel, so that you guys can activate your heart chakra with that meditation to be prepared for all of this that's coming. Okay, yeah, heart chakra. Spirit's like just telling us the real story here. This is about stability. And the stability starts within yourself. It reminds me of the blog post that I wrote this morning on my Mindset Unicorn blog. You can find that link also at mindsetunicorn.me. But Spirit was giving me this energy of 2025 being about the self, but it's about this more collective sort of sustainability. And that the relationships that do come in this year, and the relationships that do renew in this year, if you've been kind of just half-assing it, those are going to be the relationships that are going to go a long way. Okay, and they keep wanting me to look at my I've got like a wreath outside my door because I've got a window on my door and I can see my wreath, and it's a special wreath to me because birds nested in it when I was in my home before I sold it. So I think that's a very important aspect of, some of you might be nesting, and that could be buying a home, that could be having a child, you know, starting that process this year. Again, root chakra and destiny. Angel number 11, Spirit is telling you here that you need to balance your heart. And that means working with this inner child work that you have coming in. I do think that whoever's not been speaking up, they are going to speak up. So be like hopeful in that. The control factor will fade a little bit. They are showing me, again, for some of you, this might not be the person you're in a relationship with. This could be a karmic relationship, okay? Could be someone from the past that has been playing this number on you, okay? And so that could be very helpful for you. If it is a karmic partner, they have just been bored, okay? They're bored, and so they're going into the lower frequencies, the lower vibrations, okay? But some of you are afraid to make that leap away from this. Spirit's saying, once you balance, you'll make the leap, okay? And once you make the leap, then new energies will come in. All right? So, Spirit, tell me a little bit about more general aspects here, money aspects here, okay? Some of you are carrying a lot on your plate. You might be carrying a lot of debt, but you're almost at the end of something here. This has been a real toxic period for you, and you're about to break free. There could be money coming to you. There could be a message coming to you, or for some of you, a job promotion. They're showing me a little blue bird as a symbol. Okay, this could mean leaving your job. All right, 8 of Cups, and this could come after that new moon. And so I do feel like there's a lot of emotionality about change for some of you. You feel very comfortable with where you've been. Spirit's reminding me to remind you that we should never leave a position, a job, until we have made sure that we have secured and signed contracts and everything for a new job, because you don't want to be left hanging, okay, if something goes awry. Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be between you and someone else, okay, crossing energy here of death. It also could just be about 2 different positions here, and you have to take the leap of faith to get out of your comfort zone, to go into this. Did you see that? Knight of Swords, okay, in reverse. Some of you don't know that this is going to open up yet. I think you're going to get a telephone call about something, or some sort of message, because they're showing me like a banana phone. Banana phone, do, 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 banana phone. Okay, so something's gonna come. Yeah, again, new. Your body's not there yet. Your mind has been manifesting it. So I think that's very important to remember. This could be a slow increase in money, but boy, you are gonna love it. Underlying 10 of Cups, it doesn't get any better. And again, they're showing me that nest. So this could lead you to be able to purchase that house, purchase that car, have the child, right? Have somebody stay home. Really beautiful energy showing up there. Let's see what this new moon energy is going to bring into you. Okay, it's coming on the 27th. Changes. Again, these changes are coming very quickly. Spirit is asking you to determine what you're releasing and what you're ready to transform. What are you attracting? Okay, some of you need to know. What are you attracting? Write it down. That's one of the things that Spirit had me ask in the blog post, okay, was like, write it down. Be prepared to release what you want to release and ask for what you want to come in. Do a little fire ceremony if you can. Otherwise, you can just bury it, okay? Take a risk. There is no reward without the risk. Your compass is showing you where to go. You're being guided to where to go. And I know it can be so scary. When my house sold, like, I listened to everything Spirit said. And this is for you all to learn, okay? Listen to what Spirit says. Spirit, like, I had this area where I had all these pictures that were my pictures, and I knew to sell your house for the most money, you want to depersonalize it a little bit, but not completely, because you still want people to consider, you know, love, family, whatever, the emotions. So I wanted to take all of my art down. And so I was like, Spirit said, okay, big, beautiful, like, image, right? This is where you're going to go, and this is where you're going to get it. And I went down, and the one that I wanted, like the picture that I wanted, was like $7 at this thrift store. And it was fantastic there. So that sold really quickly, and then I didn't know where I was going to go. And then I was trying to buy a house, and that fell through. And I was like, what the hell? I know I was meant to be where I'm at right now in this rental. It just feels right. So don't be afraid of change. Allow the change to come in, right? Sometimes it means cutting your losses and moving on. And I think that is very important. Okay, what else with this new moon, Spirit? Thank you. You're calling in support. For some of you, this is your sister's mother. Okay, the feminine energies, you're calling in heart support. Male or female, again, doesn't matter. And this support could be to help you in this move to avoid the drama. This could be coworkers trying to say, listen, right? Maybe you get this new job with the new moon and you're like, I'm going to be leaving in 2 weeks. I'm going to really need your support, okay? For some of you, they are showing me a gold ring. This could be, again, leading you towards marriage, something more secure. They're also showing me a pearl earring that you may have lost. You might find it. It may be upstairs. Okay, that's for someone. The past. There is this energy of you're going through a shedding process. For some of you, this could feel like it's coming through in your hair, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Why is my hair shedding? Okay. I feel like this is more energetic, but they're also showing me, like, really make sure you're getting your vitamin C. You may not be working through your iron very well, so make sure you're getting your vitamin C, like all of those good, like, phytonutrients. But I feel like it's somewhat related to stress, and there's still a little more to go through. So it's not like your hair is going to suddenly start growing. Sorry. You've got a little more to go through before it comes in, and then it's going to be like really come in again, okay? Yeah. Your heart is saying, here's the boundaries. You have to speak it if you want it. And that reminds me of one of the songs that I was working on, where actually a couple of the songs. I got a couple of songs right now that I've been playing with that really have to do with, like, you gotta fucking speak it, right? Like, you can't have me if you don't speak it to me. And I kind of feel like this is what some of you are doing. Like, you're like, if you can't open up, I'm not giving you the ring, or I'm not going to accept a ring. I'm not going to, move into this without getting what my heart needs. And I think that that's really important. But there we've got those lovers again. So I do feel like there is things working out, and there's love. Okay, new day. So there is this aspect of things working out. Don't be stressed out about that. Let's see where you are emotionally right now. Okay. Dealing with that old karmic bullshit, cursed, soul connection, codependent. This is either somebody that's like still in your energy field, or that is still being dealt with, and you're like, could you just please go? Like, you're just really done with it. This doesn't have to be a lover. This could be like a very toxic family member or someone at work, where you're just like, I'm done with this. Like, you feel like them being in your life is a curse. I do think for a lot of you, it could just be energetic, where you're just feeling them. They're coming into dreams. There's a lot of telepathy going on right now. There's a lot of soul walks going on right now. So they're suddenly showing up in your dreams, and you're like, get the hell out of my dreams, okay? What else here, Spirit? Thank you. You really want that silly, fun love, okay? Like they're showing me this like young love. Some of you, they're showing me the wolf. So there was someone toxic that kind of came in and broke up something when you were younger, and you've never really gotten back to that sort of wide-eyed wonder, beautiful, silly love, okay? And that irritation is not helping you. Again, roles can be reversed for some of you. Someone's impatient, whether they are here yet or not. Impatient, shy, waiting, bashful, inhibited, watching you, watching your social media, stalking you a little bit if they do know you. They may think you're a little angry right now, so they're not coming in. Okay. Yeah, leaving someone very frustrated, very lovesick, very disappointed. But divine timing will bring the peace for this. Beautiful energy. This is my emotions, what lies beneath deck, for those of you wondering. Let's see if we can get some timestamps for you. Okay. Spirit's like, it's all over the chart. All right. There's too many here, but they are showing me here that it's like close to midnight. So again, I feel like we're getting close to that end of a cycle here. Could be very close following the next 2 moon cycles. Some of you are dealing with a Libra or going to have a Libra coming in as your better half, or you are a single Libran that is looking for love. Okay, oh, these snuck in. How did you sneak in, sneakies? Unawakened. Yeah, some of you don't have this lover yet because you're still trying to get rid of this karmic energy that's stealing your energy field. This could have been a past relationship, past marriage. But again, change is underlying. Once you take this leap of faith, you're going to have a chance breakthrough in this. Okay? Thank you. It's been delayed, I think, because of family issues that you've been healing. I feel like you're very grounded right now, so you are starting to work on those, but that's how we started the reading, with the inner child work. Again, a lot of this is coming into your dreams. We have a lot of soul walks going on right now. Some of you are going to find out you're pregnant, or you are about to deliver in the next 3 months, or you're about to find your Empress. Okay, Empress and Emperor, the divine lovers coming together. Again, there's that Libran energy. And then we've got a Cancer. Some of you might be dealing with that's a karmic partnership if I ever saw one, Libra and Cancer. Keep that in mind. They do not have the same love language. Doesn't mean it can't work. They just do not have the same love language. Let me give you some advice for the week before I close everything off. Okay, advice for the week, Spirit. Again, walk away from the bullshit. Walk away from, if somebody's not speaking to you, not telling you what you need to hear, walk away from it. It's not serving you to kind of sit on their doorstep waiting for that conversation. Again, if this was somebody that you already cut out of your life, justice. You may need to do some sort of a cord cutting ceremony to be like, I am getting rid of all the toxic cords. And the way you do that is you just kind of meditate. You can put on a shamanic drumming, okay, and close your eyes, do a body scan, anyway where you feel like there may be toxic energies. Just imagine cutting it out, pulling it out, throwing it into the purple flame, the violet flame, and getting rid of it, okay? 10 of Swords. So again, you're almost at the end of this really hard cycle. And some of you, they are showing me like you may have been dealing with a lot of pain on your left side or back. Again, maybe you're having more hair fall out on that left side than on the right, but you're almost at the end of that. Again, they're showing me something to do with get your blood work done, make sure that you're on top of what you need to know about your body. I, coming out of my marriage, was like, I'm not going to be able to afford like the blood work I usually get, so I joined Function. I can put the information down below. It was like $500 for the year. You get a full blood test twice during the year. So that was pretty cool. Okay, Queen of Cups. Again, waiting for love. This is waiting. Now, Dark Moon Lilith is coming in Scorpio, and they're reminding me of this. So watch your pennies, okay? Don't overspend right now, okay? Bad timing for overspending, all right? Wait till you get through this transition. Again, 10 of Wands. This is an uphill battle. For some of you, this is why you haven't met whoever you're gonna meet, because you're both coming uphill to meet at higher ground. Or this is why you haven't come together with this person. Again, the Knight of Swords. You'll get the truth, but not until you start the new beginning, because we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, then we have the Fool, and then we've got the Knight of Swords again, and this time in the upright. So it's not until you go through this new transition that you're going to get this truth, and then it does come in like wildfires. There's a lot of passion coming through there. 8 of Wands, 3 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Daddy's home, and we know we all want Daddy to come home, huh? Okay, let's close it off here. Let's see what the universe wants to say, and then I'll get an oracle. The Sun, 4 of Wands, and the Devil, Ego. Yeah, some of you dealt with a very toxic relationship in the past, and they are still very full of themselves, okay? Hands off, just walk away from them. It doesn't serve you. It's not going to help you. There's nothing you can do to make that better, okay? So just let it go. I know that's so hard to do because you just want to like reach through the text message or the universe or the ethereal fields and just punch someone, but you can't, okay? Yeah, be in your goodness, okay? Let that energy reflect what's coming towards you. Don't be in toxicity, because that keeps you stuck with toxicity. If you start controlling your heart, you attract someone that's controlling their heart, okay? Again, a lot of hope here for where you are going, but again, they're showing me 2 moons. So this is not fully happening until probably right before we get to that next full moon is when you might start seeing some of this showing up. Balance. They keep asking for balance. They really want you to keep grounded. They keep showing me bare feet. So make sure that you are grounding with your bare feet, okay? Make sure that you are allowing that, especially with whoever this is that is not speaking to you. Seasons in reverse, okay? Don't let crap come back into your life. It hasn't changed. Okay, you'll grow the same stuff. Some of you may be actually moving or traveling from one sort of season to another sort of season, whether that is metaphysically or physically. So that could be like, you know, going from South America to North America, okay? And that might be how you get to the union. Even if it's just metaphorically going from one season to the next, that's how you get to this union. And then beautiful sunshine, okay? They're saying underlying here, this is not the masculine energy that some of you were thinking about. Whoever this is coming in is very protective. They will be offering their heart. Okay, again, it's the Lovers. So it is a very divine energy that is coming forward. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. If you want to find out more about me, the books that I've written, my album, you can go to either my MindsetUnicorn.me, which is my link tree, or you can go to my website, lightcreate.com. You can always follow me on YouTube and Instagram. Instagram's a lot of fun for @MindsetUnicorn. You might really like it. But I love you guys. Thank you. We're going to do some peace out here. And see you later. Bye.